Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Division. I'm Death from Above. Today, I'm going to bring you a video about a gun, because I like those types of videos. So, today we're going to be looking at this gun that I'm holding right now. I've actually got two of them. It is the AUG or AUG by Steyr, or Steyr, S-T-E-Y-R, Steyr. I believe it's German. No, it's Austrian. So we're going to be taking a look at this SMG in the Division. We're going to talk about the gun, talk about the history of the actual gun, because it is based on a real gun. So we can get into that. We'll go over the history, some of the design ideas. Then we'll talk about how it plays in the game, talk about maybe some of the variants, talk about PvE thoughts, and talk about Dark Zone thoughts. So let's get right into it. Let's start shooting some stuff, and we'll talk about the AUG. Now, the AUG is it's the Steyr AUG. It's an Austrian bullpup assault rifle designed in the 1960s by Steyr, Mannlicher, Gembe, and Company. The AUG, which stands for Army Universal Gewehr, which is in Austrian, I'm guessing, which stands for Universal Army Rifle. It was adopted by the Austrian Army as the STD-77 in 1978. It is the standard small arm of the Austrian Bundesheer and various national police units. So it's a real gun used by the Austrians. It's used by a lot of other people too, but it's pretty cool. It's the rifle and its variants have also been adopted by the armed forces of Argentina, Austria, Bolivia, Ecuador, Ireland, Luxembourg, Malaysia, New Zealand, Oman, and a bunch of other places, including the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement. There was a longer list, but I decided not to read all of it. So it's a pretty dang cool gun. It's classified as an SMG in the Division, but it's considered an assault rifle in everyday life. A little bit about the design. It's a bullpup designed for the 5.56 by 45 rifle ammo. It's a select fire, conventional gas piston operated action that fires from a closed bolt, designed as a family of rifles that could be quickly adapted to a wide variety of roles with the change of a barrel to desired length and profile. The AUG is a modular configuration rifle that employs a high level of polymer and advanced alloy components. The primary variant, designated the AUG A1, has 6 main assemblies: the barrel, the receiver, the integrated telescopic sight, bolt and character, trigger mechanism, stock, and magazine. One of the cool things I found about it was it has a progressive trigger, so if you pull it halfway, it does semi-auto fire. If you pull it all the way, it does full auto. So I thought that was pretty neat when I was reading about it. But that's the history and some of the design ideas. Like it said, it is a bullpup, which means the mag loads behind the trigger. That's the general signature of a bullpup design. Really cool. This one's got some Swedish camo, I believe, on it, but it's pretty sweet. Now, let's talk about the AUG in game. Like I said, it is classified as an SMG or a submachine gun. I've got two versions. I've got the AUG A3 Para XS and the Enhanced AUG A3P. We're going to take a look at we'll just compare them side by side. One's a level 29, one is a 30. You can see the talents I've got on a couple of these. Responsive, talented, sustained, and ferocious. The sustained and ferocious was a very useful gun when I was doing some dark zoning at level 29. I really liked it. As far as SMGs go, I think it might be my favorite SMG. I've got a really good Vector, but the Vector, I don't know. This one has a bigger mag size, so if you get a high-end version of the AUG, you'll probably be doing pretty well. So let's take a look at the AUG in and of itself. Just kind of compare it and talk about it. And we'll put some gameplay up, talk about gameplay. So, SMG, AUG, the range is a little lacking. With the AUG, since it is an SMG, it has damage fall off. You saw it in the gun range when I went from the close target to the far target. I lost a little bit of damage, but mainly what I use SMGs for is opponents or enemies rushing me when someone gets really close. I like to have perks on there that does a lot of damage to shield, or one of them had perks where when they got within 10 meters it did a lot more damage. So that's a good perk to have on SMG. That's usually what I use it for, when they get up close, get some pretty good stability on it and get up close and start and just burn them down. That way they can't get up on you. Use it in conjunction with a marksman rifle usually, so I have this for the up close, the marksman rifle when they get farther away. So general PvE gameplay with it, like I just said, use it with a marksman rifle or something, or an assault rifle maybe. Something that has a little bit more range, because I'll use this for the up close or the closer ones. And I like the AUG because, like I said, the magazine is bigger than the Vector, and it has the potential to do more damage, I think. And so if you get a high-end AUG with the right mods on it, you'll probably be a little bit stronger than a Vector, in my opinion. I used this early on because I found a good one early in the Dark Zone, and I was really liking it. It just seemed to me like it took enemies' shields down faster. It felt good, and man, I love the sound of this gun. Dark Zone thoughts? I've used it pretty extensively in the Dark Zone. It was one of my workhorses when I was leveling up to 30 in the Dark Zone. Very good gun. It has the right combination of power punch and mag size and rate of fire and accuracy that I really enjoyed. The sound of it, man, they did a good job with the sound of these guns, because I really like the way this gun sounds. It's my favorite sounding gun in the game. I mentioned that in another video earlier this week, but I really love the sound of the AUG. I think it sounds the best of any of the guns. So situations I would use this. If you're soloing, this is a good solo gun. Solo the Dark Zone, solo missions. It's a good gun when they get closer. You can use it to tear down their shields, take enemies out quickly. In a group setting, it works just as well too. When you have your whole team in the challenge mode taking out a door of enemies, just full auto it straight into the door like everybody else does, and it's pretty effective. If you can get one that has damage to elites and damage to shields, or damage within 10 meters or something like that. I can't remember all the names of the talents yet. I haven't quite learned them, but I know those are there. Those would be definitely solid talents. So that's the AUG. The Steyr AUG, or just AUG AUG SMG in the Division. So let me know what you think, guys. Do you use the AUG? What do you think is your favorite SMG right now? What talents do you have on yours? Let me know in the comments. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Leave me a comment if you want me to do another gun. What gun do you want me to do next? Leave that in the comments below. I'll take a look at them. Usually I pick my next gun from the comments, so if you want me to do a specific one, just let me know below. So I'm gonna get out of here. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Until next time, I'm Death from Above. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want to see more. And I'm gonna get out of here. You guys have a great day. I will see you later.